we are Discover the Fingerlings, and we have another exciting episode for you. And we are doing this in the middle of winter. It's cold as always. However, it's festive, so it's kind of warm, and we hope you enjoy this episode. Now, what we're doing, we are in Seneca Falls, New York, and well, actually, it's called, if you ever heard of the town Bedford Falls, well, Seneca Falls is the real Bedford Falls, and Bedford Falls comes from the classic movie It's a Wonderful Life. And so we are here checking out some of the sights and everything. We hope you enjoy this episode. Now, just a quick recap. Frank Capra, who directed the movie, came here and was inspired by certain areas. The bridge, for example, and we're going to go to that here soon. There's a lot of things in this town that he was inspired to write the movie, so we hope you enjoy this. Here, Seneca Falls holds a festival called It's a Wonderful Life Festival at the very beginning of December. The movie is about a divine intervention by a guardian angel to help a man in distress. It opens with a fanciful depiction of angels in heaven discussing a problem that has come up. They are receiving prayers from mortals like, "Please God, something's the matter with Daddy." George Bailey is about to kill himself and they need to send an angel down to earth to stop him. They select Clarence, a somewhat down on his luck angel who hasn't earned his wings yet, but who they decide is right for the job. The senior angel promises that Clarence will get his wings if he succeeds. The Seneca Falls It's a Wonderful Life Museum was opened on December 10, 2010. The museum is located in a portion of what was the first movie theater in town, the Seneca Theater. The theater was built in 1930. Photographs and memorabilia from the collection of Carolyn Grimes, who played Zuzu in the film, are on display together with items from other private collections. The museum's exhibit also includes quotes from Frank Capra that focus on his photography of the value of each individual together with stills of scenes from the film. The museum has several advisors who acted in the film, including Carolyn Grimes, Zuzu Bailey, Carol Coombs, Janie Bailey, Jimmy Hawkins, Tommy Bailey. Now the real Bedford Falls, Seneca Falls, looks nothing like what it was in the movie. In fact, down this way, in front of the theater where the museum is, the road was divided at one time, and there was a median just like it is in the movie. Now, in the movie, George Bailey, at one point in his life, loses money and very down on his luck, to the point where he wants to end it all. And this very bridge was inspired by that scene in the movie where Clarence jumps in to actually save George Bailey from killing himself. But what happens is George Bailey jumps in and saves Clarence's life. Now there is a coincidental similarity between Bedford Falls in the movie It's a Wonderful Life and Seneca Falls is the story of Antonio Vercalli. On April 12, 1917, Anthony drowned while successfully rescuing a young woman from the Seneca Cayuga branch of the Barge Canal. She was a young woman who apparently trying to commit suicide. Antonio, who was a barge canal worker, was walking in the vicinity of the bridge when he heard someone scream. He ran to the canal bank and saw a young woman struggling in the water. Without hesitation, he jumped into the canal to save the young woman, although he could not swim. He managed to get the girl to the canal bank before he sank into the water and drowned. What a wonderful place Seneca Falls is to visit, and especially in December. The first week in December, that is, when they have the festival. And there's so much to do and so much to see those 3 days in December. Now, coming up, we're going to do something that is really fun, and we hope you enjoy what we're about to do. take a journey to show you some of the Christmas light displays here in upstate New York. month's episode for December. We hope you enjoyed going with us on this festive seasonal episode. Remember, if you like our episodes, follow us on YouTube, subscribe, and like if you do like what we do, and follow us on Facebook and also on Instagram. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you next month in January. Next time on Discover the Finger Lakes, we go back to Seneca Falls and visit the Women's Rights Museum, and then we focus on two locations here in New York where two famous women and what they did in history.
I was so